All right, good morning, good morning. All right, cool. So we are on day 91, Psalm 91, and Psalm 91 is one of my favorite psalms. I call it Yah's promise of divine protection, and of course you'll understand as you read it. And if you are familiar with the chapter, then you already know what I'm talking about. So good morning, Chandler. How you doing? Daniel and Alicia, good morning, y'all. David and Michelle. All right, so we are on day 91, Psalm 91. Again, like I was just saying, I love this chapter. This chapter is just, it speaks for itself. Let's put it that way. Greg Love, how you doing, brother? All right, so here we go. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yehovah, He is my refuge and my fortress, my Elohim, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler, and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made Yehovah, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place, no evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Man, there's just really nothing to expound on, because if you pay attention to everything being said in that chapter, it all boils down to that those who love Him, He will deliver them. He will set them on high because they have known His name. We shall call upon Him, He shall answer us. And we all know how that works. I mean, this is just the ultimate explanation of Yah's protecting hand to be upon us, all by how we walk in obedience to Him, all by how we praise Him. And how do we know His name? We don't know His name by whether you call Him Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yehovah, or Yahweh, or however way you say it. That is not knowing His name, but it is knowing who He is. Knowing who He is by the Word, by your relationship, that personal, intimate relationship with Him. I mean, it's the same thing as how we, even with people in our lives. You may have knowledge. There might be a movie star or a singer or somebody that you like, and you know a lot about them because maybe you've done your homework on the kind of person that they are and stuff like that. But you don't know them because you haven't had a relationship with them. You haven't been in their life and them in yours and been active with each other and stuff like that. That's how we know Yehovah. That's how we know him. That's how we know his name. Because it's not about Yod He Vav He, those 4 Hebrew letters. It's about the character that is behind it. And he's saying that those who know my name, who know me, shall call upon me, and I will answer them. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The key thing is he who dwells in the secret place. The only way we know of the secret place of the Most High is by walking out his word, walking in obedience unto him. For he says that he reveals the things to those who love him and serve him. Psalm 119, verse 130. The entrance of your word gives light, it gives understanding even unto the simple. And when we come to him as a child, and we don't come to him with the arrogance and pride that so many do, but we come to him humbly, knowing that whatever it is he allows us to understand or know is still nothing to the vastness of who he is. Amen? So, who you serve, do you know him because you study books or you've gone to seminary and you've learned about him mostly by what other people say? Or do you know him on a personal level by not only reading the word, but living it out, seeking that relationship? King David is the prime example of what it is to have that personal relationship with Yehovah. That Yah himself said, David is a man after my own heart. That's how we walk in the covering of this. I mean, Mishpachah, I encourage you today to read this a few times. I will say of Yehovah, he is my refuge and my fortress. How often do you say that, Mishpachah? How often, how many times a week or a month or even a day do you say, you are my refuge, you are my fortress, you are my Elohim in whom I trust. You will deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. When you read it, change that you to me and read it about you. You will cover me with your feathers, and under your wings I shall take refuge. Your truth shall be my shield and buckler. I shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at my side, and 10,000 at my right hand, but it will not come near me. Only with my eyes shall I look and see the reward of the wicked. Because I have made Yehovah, who is my refuge, even the most holy, my dwelling place, no evil shall befall me, nor shall my plague or his plague come near my dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over me to keep me in all of my ways. In their hands they shall bear me up, lest I dash my foot against a stone. I shall tread upon the lion and the adder, the young lion and the serpent I shall trample underfoot. Because I have set my love upon him, therefore he will deliver me. He will set me on high, because I have known his name. I shall call upon him, and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. With long life will he satisfy me and show me his salvation. Man, Mishpachah, I mean, That's it. You need to put yourself in there and believe this, that this is for you. This is from Yehovah to you. This is why I call this chapter His Promise of Divine Protection. And I believe that's exactly what it is. It's Yah's promise of His divine protection. And that protection comes from us walking, knowing Him, knowing His name, walking in obedience to His word, being surrendered to Him in every way, honoring Him. The third commandment, you shall not take Yah's name in vain. Well, as it says that he who knows my name will call on me and I will hear him. Well, the way that happens is that we don't take His name in vain. How is your life? How do you walk out your life every day? What are your eyes looking at? What are you drinking in with your eyes? What are you listening with your ears? Where are you going? Do people know that you present yourself as a man or woman of Yah, but does your walk show something different? Because if it does, then you are taking Yah's name in vain. That's what this all boils down to. That's what everything always boils down to in our walk, Mishpachah, is how we handle His name, and that is His character. You've seen it. You see these people on TV who claim to be of God, who swear up and down, and they're just as worldly as everybody else. They profane the name of Yehovah because they're declaring to be of Him, and they're declaring to be an example of Him and to represent Him. So by their worldly actions and whatever else they do that is not of Yah, they profane His name because they're declaring to everybody this is who Yah is. And Yah says, I know you not. So Mishpachah, I pray that the joy of Yehovah be upon you today. I pray that you be filled with Him and that you know His name. And I pray, I challenge you, I ask you, if you're willing to add this to your prayer, Abba, help me fall in love with you more and more every day. Help me to have that personal, intimate relationship with you so that I may know you, so I may truly know your name. And read this chapter again and again. Read it, meditate on it, Mishpachah. Be filled with what it means and how exciting it is. Amen? So I love you, Mishpachah. Have an awesome and blessed day. But most importantly, Yah loves you. He really, really loves you. Shalom, shalom.